Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. Fruit Markets Admin User Insight. Today need to call this here the API of the adding here the nutrition list. Need to manage here add and list API need to call today. First of all, also need to write down here the list API we need to calls. Now need to copy any previous API we need to call here for the add updates list and deletes need to copy. Need to write down here and now need to go inside here the nutrition's add screens and we need to write down here the items add inside this and we need to write down here the names as a nutrition list and another API nutrition deletes like here and we need to call this here the list API here like here so we need to here and we need to get this here the array list nutrition array like sets here the blank array copy here and we need to replace here this data and we need to set this here the parameters as we need to pass this here the item id and change this here the API name create here paste this here now need to write down here the nutrition list nutrition updates deletes like this API but we need to call this here the add deletes and list API need to call today. Now we need to put here the add then after update then after need to call here deletes and nutrition list save here give this here the first of all the nutrition list API here then after need to call here admin items nutrition delete like need to call here for this API need to call here and now need to pass this here the parameters of the deletes need to calling maybe wrong place need to change need to replace years and here nutrition delete like need to calls first of all need to copy and deletes methods need to call here now need to are you sure need to this here the dialogues of these alerts copy here go inside ads and you need to call here the this delete buttons paste this here and to call this here the nutrition deletes methods need to write here and we need to paste here. Now we need to set for the deletes need to give this here the nutrition id need to pass here for this object and you need to set this here the nutrition array dot length and we need to get this here the value object is equal to nutrition array index of value like here's now need to pass here the nutrition name that here name property like here's now need to paste this here and set this data save here for this calling here, and we need to if here the edits, then to call here the API nutrition API nutrition list for edit. If here edits, then to call here like this. Need to save here, and same as now need to add API, need to calls, need to go inside here the main categories, and we need to copy here the add API. Now need to copy this API, and we need to go inside here the nutritions ads like here's imports here the service calls, remove this here or edit to write down here item nutrition add like here's, and to pass this here the parameters. Now we need to add buttons inside. We need to first of all check this here nutrition array length is empty, then we need to return here for these functions, and we need to call here the error message, copy here, and we need to go inside here the nutritions, show here, write down here the message, add nutrition value like this. Need to set here, and now we need to call this here the API for this data. We need to pass here. Now need to write down here the API calls API add updates. We need to pass these parameters. First of all, need to set here, and need to pass here the object final map object, and we need to write down here at these parameters. Use here set here the item underscore id is equal to, need to give this here the value widgets dot object, and we need to call here items dot id, and another parameters for the nutrition list. Need to JSON string need to pass here like here, need to semicolons like this value. Now how to get here send well is equal to, need to write down here the nutrition array, and we need to write down here the map functions because we need to needs here the formats name, and we need to return this here brackets inside name, and we need to set this here the name properties semicolons like here. So need to calling here, and to get this here the to list like here. Now we need to write down here the JSON encodes, JSON dot encode, I need to write down here the codes of the JSON dot encoder, and we need to pass this here the send value like need to pass. and you need to pass this here the send value. To write here the JSON small. And to save these years and look like this set years for the callings, now need to update these years and to pass this here the object is equal to write down here the widgets dot object instrument signs like this configurations for the add screens. Now need to click on add and need to add this here the nutrition and one add here, then and two and three and to click on add and maybe need to get here the errors. Check here the debug logs. This screen need to check your API calls, nutrition add, pass these parameters, click on back. Go definitions and nutrition add. I have got here the issue. I need to also here the parameters as a integer to string. I just need to write down here for add updates. So image now need to copy here and we need to go inside here the item and we need to set here you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and some content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.